What's the most bogus charge you've seen on a bill? My apartment complex tried to charge me $800 for excessive water usage after I moved out. I lived there 2 years and never had any issues with my water bill. Always paid on time, never any complaints, always kept the place spotless. When I called to dispute it, the property manager, Olivia, put on this condescending voice and said they found evidence of a major leak in my unit that wasted thousands of gallons over the past month. She claimed I was responsible because tenants are required to report maintenance issues immediately according to the lease agreement. The damage is substantial, she said, clicking her nails on her desk loudly. We have documentation showing 3,000 gallons of excess usage in the 30 days after you moved out. That's absolutely your responsibility, since the leak clearly started while you were living there. I asked what kind of leak could possibly cause that much waste without me noticing any water damage or hearing running water. She got snippy and said that wasn't her problem. I should have been more observant and proactive as a tenant. Here's the thing, though. I'm a licensed residential plumber. I've been doing plumbing work for 8 years, specializing in leak detection and water damage prevention. I check for leaks obsessively because it's literally my profession, and I know exactly how expensive water damage can be. There was absolutely no leak when I lived there. I told Olivia this, explaining my professional background, but she just laughed dismissively. Well, you obviously missed something major. The water usage numbers don't lie, and we have the bills to prove it. Something felt completely off about this whole situation. So I drove back to my old apartment complex that weekend with my plumbing tools and knocked on the door of my former unit. A college kid named Ethan answered, looking a bit confused about why someone was at his door. I explained who I was and the whole situation. His face immediately lit up with recognition and relief. Dude, yeah, that's so weird because the toilet in the main bathroom has been running constantly since the day I moved in like 3 weeks ago. It literally never stops. Just keeps running water 24/7 and it's driving me insane. My heart started racing because this was exactly what I suspected. Have you told the office about this running toilet? Oh man, I've called them twice and physically stopped by the office once. They keep saying they'll send maintenance out, but nobody ever shows up. I asked Ethan if I could take a quick professional look at the toilet to confirm what I suspected was happening. He was totally cool with it since the constant running was affecting his sleep anyway. The moment I lifted the toilet tank lid, everything made perfect sense. The rubber flapper valve was completely warped and cracked, probably a $2 replacement part that takes literally 5 minutes for any competent person to install. But it had been stuck wide open, letting water run directly from the tank into the bowl non-stop for weeks. I took photos of everything, documented the part numbers, recorded a video of the constant water flow, and even measured the flow rate. Then I checked Ethan's move-in inspection report that he had signed. Sure enough, toilet in working condition was clearly checked off, meaning this leak definitely started after I had moved out. I thanked Ethan and drove straight home to call Olivia back. Funny thing, I told her when she answered. I just inspected my old unit. That leak started after I moved out, and your maintenance team has been ignoring repair requests for weeks. She started stuttering, trying to backtrack. Well, how do we know when it really started? Olivia, I have photos, videos, and witness testimony. But here's what's really interesting. You guys clearly needed a professional to identify your leak problem since your maintenance staff couldn't figure it out. What do you mean? Check your email. I just sent you an invoice for $800, my standard emergency diagnostic fee for after-hours leak investigation services. They dropped my charge that same day.